I guess I haven't believed in myself in that way. Universe, I'm open to whatever magical, good surprises you have for me today. Welcome back to another video. I am so excited about today's video. We have so much to do and so much to catch up on. I have decided to take on filming a whole week in my life because number one, I want to make more videos. And number two, I have so much to do. I really need to get my life in order. I need to get on top of so many things. So I thought it would be fun to film a whole week of trying to get my life together and bring you along. Hopefully you can use this as inspiration, motivation for any projects or life admin type things you're working on. I feel like my life is a little bit like I'm kind of unfocused and I have so much to tend to that I don't even know where to start. From big things like I need to find a job. I'm currently unemployed, which is a long backstory. Maybe I'll give another time. To smaller things like, well, I wouldn't call it a small thing, but like I've fallen off of my exercise and yoga routine. This week, I really just want to kind of lay the foundation to just really tend to all the things. Typically, I would just start with, okay, I'm going to clean everything and organize everything and write a to-do list and be really methodical and organized. And I think there is value in that. But I want to go deeper than that. I want to really get clear and get focused and tend to my body, like eating well, sleeping well. My sleep has been off. Keep up with exercise, because I think that starting there just kind of helps everything else flow. And even beyond that, like really getting in touch with my inner wisdom, because like I said, I need to do some big life things like finding a job currently. So there's just a lot to look at, and I want to make sure that I'm living authentically in tune with like my inner voice. You know what I mean? Some notes that I took. I want to start by eliminating distraction and quieting the noise. This is going to look like being intentional with media consumption and setting boundaries. I think we all can so easily get sucked into spending too much time on social media. I only have Instagram, but I want to stop looking at Instagram or YouTube or anything like that when I'm in bed, because I have not been sleeping well, and we all know that we shouldn't be looking at our phones in bed. Note number two, I want to get clear. I want to get clear on my values and my intentions. Ways I'm going to do that is, first of all, working on my sleep. And then I really want to incorporate journaling. I love journaling, but I don't think I've picked up a journal in the last couple of years. Oh, I just think journaling is so wonderful. So I'm going to work on that this week. And then, of course, I want to get organized, so I'm going to get out my planner. I'm going to just brain dump everything that it is that I need to work on. It's going to be a busy week. Unfortunately, today I have to start with housework because the kitchen is a mess. The laundry needs to be done. I have a new recipe that I want to make for dinner tonight, and then hopefully that will create leftovers for tomorrow night. It's already 4:30 p.m. Zach is on his way home from work, and I want him to be able to just relax for the rest of the day because he gets up early and works hard. So I'm gonna get started on all the things now. Let's get to it, friends.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the Monday.
Well, that vegan chow mein was delicious. I will link that recipe below because it was really good. Although it did take me an hour and a half to make it, which I kind of anticipated because whenever I make a new recipe, it takes me a lot longer than the instructions say it will. It was only supposed to take 30 minutes. It was worth it. There's lots of leftovers for tomorrow and I feel really good after eating that. Since it took so long to make, I'm really glad that I did not try to push through and do a huge laundry session on top of that. I haven't even had time to get into my planner yet and it's already 10 o'clock, so I'm just gonna call it a day here because I don't want to stay up late and push harder than is necessary and then not be able to get a good sleep and a good start tomorrow. I went through a major burnout with my last job, which led to some physical problems that took a while. It just takes a long time to feel better when you get to that point. So now I'm very mindful about regulating my nervous system and making choices that prioritize feeling good in my body, like listening to my hunger cues and not pushing beyond what I can fit into a day, and prioritizing a good sleep. And that's my goal today. I'm disappointed that I didn't get a lot more done, but I still had a good day and I still know that I'm gonna get a lot done this week. So I'm gonna call this a day here and I'll see you in the morning, friends. Good morning, friends. It feels like a perfect day for a matcha, and a matcha day is always a good day for me. And I need to get it together today. Today is the day that I know, do you want some matcha? Later in this vlog, if you stick around, I want to tell you the story of how I found him. It's a really cool story. But anyways, today is Wednesday and I have not done a very good job so far of getting my life together, as the title of this video would suggest. I've got my beautiful planner here. I'm gonna get everything all organized, but first I'm gonna do like a huge brain dump of just everything that I need to work on before I transfer it into this planner. And then hopefully that will lay the foundation for me to start taking action on everything that I need to do. Don't eat the paper. Oh my goodness. Kitten energy, guys. That's my #1 goal for today, is to get that done. But also little Bean here, he has an appointment in like an hour and a half that I need to get him to for his second deworming shot. And then also today I'm going to tackle that humongous pile of laundry that I did not get to back on Monday. I wanted to update you on the other things I talked about, which was getting an earlier start. I didn't do a great job of that today, but I am doing good at eliminating distractions and getting better sleep. He's like trying to jump up on the windowsill, but the window is closed, so that was kind of sad. I'm sorry, little Bean. I'll open the window for you, just a minute. I'm still bad about looking at my phone at night. I don't really feel the need to look at my phone in the morning lately because I'm excited to get up and get to the day. So I think I've made some progress there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have trouble staying off of your phone when you're in bed? That seems to be where it's the problem for me. But anyway, as you can tell, I'm very chatty because I'm drinking matcha and I've had a good sleep. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started on all of this, which I'm excited about. And then we've got to get little Bean to the vet. So here we go. You don't get tired of this view, because this seems to be my most comfortable place to sit and talk to the camera. I'll have to give you guys an update on what's been going on in the last couple hours. I had some lunch. I'm so grateful that I cooked that meal Monday night. I'm still enjoying the leftovers, and it's so nice to have something just already prepared that's delicious and made at home. That makes life so much easier. But you guys, I have an exciting update. I'm so excited. So I started writing out this whole list of what I need to do, and my #1 to do is find a job. My plan was for tomorrow to fill out an application to this cat sitting website that I found to be a cat sitter, which sounds really simple, but according to this website, it's called Meowtel, and they claim that they only accept less than 10% of applicants because they want the best of the best, which I'm fully confident about because I'm such a cat person. But I hadn't done that yet. That was for tomorrow, and today I had an instinct to reach out about an opportunity to do some editing work, kind of like freelance work, which I've never done before. And I got a response, And it looks like I might have an opportunity starting in October to actually do some freelance editing, which, oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can verbalize right now what that means to me to have this opportunity. I'm so excited and I'm so happy and I'm so relieved. I guess I can try to explain. I have spent decades earning money in working in the food industry. I worked at Jack in the Box for like 9 years as my first job. I have no idea why I stayed there so long, but I went from cashier to shift leader, and then I've had various other jobs in customer service, like I answered phones for roadside assistance. I worked at a state park. That was a wonderful job, but it was seasonal. It was like very part-time and not a steady job. And then I spent decades. I started as a hostess, and then I was like a runner running food, and then I was a waitress for literally decades. I'm actually a lot older than I look. I haven't talked about that on here. Most people would assume that I'm in my 20s, but I'm much older. Let me just say I'm completely burnt out on the food service industry. I burnt out so hard, physically, mentally. I just can't do it anymore. And I've been unemployed since we moved here. Obviously, I left my job in Oregon, but I actually left that job before we even knew we were moving here because I was so burnt out and I just couldn't, well, I needed to heal physically from some nutrient deficiencies I was experiencing from my physical burnout, and I just needed time to figure out what else can I do. I've never in my life earned money doing anything other than food service, but it became soul-sucking. It was not meaningful for me anymore. I don't know that it ever was. It was just a way to support myself. And I'm very, 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 very grateful to my husband for basically giving me the opportunity to have the time to leave that job and hopefully find another way to earn money that would be more fulfilling to me. But then we ended up moving here because of my mom's health issues, and I've needed to be available to help with her care and her health journey right now over the past year. So my husband has continued to support us, and I am eternally grateful for that, and I realize how very privileged I am to be able to have that time to not work. But that time is coming to an end. I also had quite a bit of savings that I have slowly been going through, and that's almost gone, which is not a comfortable feeling because for years I have had a very strong cushion of savings, and I've never had to use it like this before. I have never even been able to comprehend that I have the ability to earn income doing something other than food service. I don't know how to break myself of that belief. Video editing, something that I really love. It creatively fulfills me and makes me so happy, and it doesn't feel like work. So in my mind, it's like, well, I can't make money doing that because I enjoy it. If I have an opportunity to make money, to support myself, doing something that I really enjoy, that's like, I just can't even explain how exciting that is. I'm so relieved. Anyways, I don't know. Let me know if you can relate to this. Just literally decades of my life. I guess I haven't believed in myself in that way or pursued anything that could really feel fulfilling to me, and I'm really excited about it. And like I said, I know how very, very privileged that I am that my husband has been able to give me the time to step away from that food service work and also to give my mom the care and help that she needs, and also to like pursue things that feel fulfilling to me. I know not everyone has that opportunity, and I know what it's like to work really hard doing something that you don't love just because you need to make money. That's what I did for my entire adult life. But I'm really excited to start earning money again and be an equal financial partner to my husband again. We've always split everything equally down the middle for the 12 years that we've been together up until this past year. So while I was so grateful for his help, it was also hard for me to feel good about letting him help me. And now I'm just trying to build confidence in myself again in like a completely different direction than I've ever gone. But I just want to believe that I can add value to the world and earn income to support myself and do all that through something creative that makes me feel good and feel fulfilled in life. Wow. And maybe I'm getting way ahead of myself here because it's just it's just an opportunity that might happen starting next month. I don't know any details yet. It's not set in stone, but just knowing that that opportunity exists and that I might be able to do that is like making me feel so good right now. I completely did not expect to talk about any of this in this vlog. I guess we've just had a little heart-to-heart. Let me know if you can relate to these feelings of not being fulfilled in your work and wanting the opportunity to pursue something that fills you up and makes you feel good and makes you happy, while also like putting something creative out in the world. I don't know. Now I'm just babbling, but I'm really excited and I wanted to share this little moment with you, an unexpected part of my day. Okay. Now I have to gather up all the laundry, so back to work. Good morning, friends. I slept like a log in my clean sheets. I slept so good. Today is the new moon in Virgo, and I was going to start the morning off with a nice journaling session, but after that sleep, I feel really energetic and I just want to get right outside. So I think I'm gonna go for a quick walk to start the day, which is honestly my favorite way to start the day, but I don't always have the time to do that. So let's go for a walk right now.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
Hi there, it's many hours later. It's like after 10:30 p.m. I've had a long day. I did a lot of chores today, which I did not feel compelled to film. I also did a lot of research on rates to ask for as a freelance video editor, and then I submitted a follow-up email on that opportunity that I told you about yesterday. So I'm really excited about that. Fingers crossed that it works out. And in the meantime, I'm still going to apply to the cat sitting website. I think I'm going to postpone that until next week because this week has become so busy. I am also planning to take Little Bean to another veterinary appointment tomorrow. And I'm also going to be seeing my mom again tomorrow evening for our Friday night dinner and Gilmore Girls. We watch Gilmore Girls every Friday night after dinner, which I love. Freelance video editor slash cat sitter sounds absolutely perfect for me. And I'm really excited about it. So yeah, it's probably time to go to bed, and I know I said I was going to go to bed early every day, but I slept so well last night and I'm really feeling into this beautiful new moon in Virgo energy. It seems like the perfect time to get out a journal. I've been wanting to journal all week, so I'm going to make a cozy cup of tea and maybe light a candle and just have a little moment to myself, because Zach and Little Bean have already gone to bed, and it just sounds like the perfect cozy new moon activity. to share with you the story of how I found little Bean. I found him about exactly 2.5 months ago. He has grown so much in just 2.5 months. When I found him, he was like little itty bitty.
No, it's tiny.
Probably less than a year.
Oh, yes.
I could scoop him up in one hand, and I swear he weighed like 1 pound, and now he is so much bigger, even though he's still a kitten for sure. Let me tell you, kittens are so much work. I wish I had filmed him more when he was just so itty bitty like that. But anyhow, on with the story. So that day I had watched a vlog from a YouTuber called The Purple Palace, and I will link her below as well. I really love her channel. I always come away feeling super inspired by her. So I think you might enjoy her videos. But she was sharing this thing she does where she kind of converses with the universe daily and says, you know, like, universe, I'm open to whatever magical good surprises you have for me today. I can't wait to see what magical surprises are coming my way today. And then like nice little things happen as the day unfolds. And I feel that because I think when you are open to like finding beauty and joy and magical moments, you find them and the universe brings them to you. So I gave this a try. So this was July 5th and I was driving to meet my mom to go for an evening walk. And as I was driving, I was like, oh, okay, so universe, what wonderful magical surprises do you have for me? I can't wait to find out. I'm so excited about it. And literally like an hour and a half later, my mom and I were on this walk and she wanted to stop and take a rest. We were in an area of this particular neighborhood where there are a lot of oil derricks. They're like these big machines that dig for oil, which is unfortunate. But surrounding them is a lot of open space, and it's kind of an area where I know there are coyotes around. So we sat on this low wall to rest and chat. And my mom says, I think I see something under that truck. And I looked, I'm like, I don't see anything. So we just go on with our chat and our rest. And then I'm like, wait, I hear a cat. He was like tucked up against the wheel of this large pickup truck. He had been perfectly silent until we sat down, and I feel that he was calling out to us for help. So I like bent down and reached out to him, and he came towards me tentatively, and he would kind of like sniff my hand and then back up and sniff my hand and back up, all the while just meowing and meowing and meowing. And I mean, there were no other people around, there was no mama cat anywhere, and he looked big enough not to need a mama cat. And I was just thinking like, this cat would get eaten by a coyote if I leave him here. So I reached out for him like a third time. So I just grabbed him by the scruff of his neck the way a mama cat would and lifted him up, and he looked startled. And I just hugged him to me and I wrapped him up in my sweatshirt, and we had to walk all the way back to the car, which was a good like 10-minute walk. What I think is that I can't imagine that someone would abandon him, and I found him the day after 4th of July. He was very hungry and he had fleas, but other than that, he was healthy. So I'm assuming that he ran away from home in a panic because of the sound of fireworks. Fireworks go on for days before and after the 4th of July here, and I know it really freaks out animals. So that's what I'm thinking happened. I forgot to mention that week Zach was out of town for the whole week for work, so he didn't even know about this. I texted him in the midst of bringing little Bean home, and I was like, I found a kitten. He's like, what? He was so excited. I did go back to where I found him. We spoke with the owner of the home. I found him in front of under the truck, and they said they had no knowledge of anyone in their area having a little black kitten. They had no idea where he came from. They did tell me that there are packs of coyotes in that area, but I do think I did the right thing getting him out of there in that moment. We looked around the neighborhood, we looked for flyers, I looked online, all the lost pet posts within like a 50-mile radius. There was nothing resembling Little Bean. But here's the thing, guys, we have very consciously decided not to have pets ever since my last dear cat Kimmy passed away in 2019. She was 21 years old. She was beautiful. But we desperately want to travel like long-term internationally, and having a cat doesn't make any sense because I wouldn't want to leave the cat. Where would I leave the cat? Like I take having a pet very seriously, and we've been very careful not to have a pet as we're waiting for the opportunity to be able to live out these dreams. We're currently not doing that because we're living here to be near my mom, as I've said in other videos, but we are still holding on to this dream for the future. So what are we gonna do with him, guys? I'm getting so attached. But I also really hold on to that dream of travel, and if he lives like 20 plus years, that's a huge commitment. So that's my dilemma right now with sweet Little Bean. He came into my life, and yes, it's been a super magical, wonderful surprise. And you know, I don't know where it's gonna go from here. But I wanted to tell you this story of how I found him because I thought it was so magical that I had just said, like, universe, will you bring me a magical gift today? And then like less than 2 hours later, I found him. So if you made it this far in the video, will you leave me a little cat emoji below? And I would love to chat with you in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, friends. Thank you for being here. Okay, see you next time.